Hey guys, I wanted to create a short video on lectins, okay? I want to make it really simple. Lectins are proteins in certain foods that have a couple purposes. One is it acts as a survival mechanism to protect the plant. It actually keeps the insects away because it kind of lectin is kind of considered a poison to insects. And also helps the communication between the cells. Now the problem is if a person is sensitive to lectins and they eat too much, they can actually create an inflammatory condition in the gut. It can really tear them up and create leaky gut, which then can lead to autoimmune problems because a lot of your immune system is in the intestines or around the intestines. So the foods that are very high in lectins are like beans, legumes, well, especially kidney beans, peanuts, soy, whole grains, nightshades. Not all of the vegetables, but the nightshades, the peppers, the eggplant, the tomatoes, high in lectins. Certain animal products also have lectins, especially if the animal consumes grains, okay, but not grass-fed. So you don't have to worry about that. And this is why it's important for vegetarians or vegans, if they're consuming beans or legumes, to cook them properly or ferment them, germinate them, soak them to try to lower lectins because it definitely is a big problem for people. Now, I had another point from someone that said, Dr. Berg, you're recommending all these vegetables and I am lectin sensitive, so how am I going to do this? Well, first of all, you're not going to find many lectins in leafy greens, okay? So those are totally fine. And you're not going to find much lectins in cruciferous vegetables. So that's definitely not going to be an issue. It's going to be mainly in the nightshades, so you can just avoid those. And then the last question is, what would make someone more sensitive to lectins than others? Well, it has to do with your microbiome or your internal flora of your friendly bacteria. If you don't have a good flora in your gut, you're going to be more sensitive. And that can happen after antibiotics or consuming GMO foods which have glyphosate that really disrupt the gut. And I think that's one really big issue that a lot of people don't focus on. But as long as you're doing organic foods, you're doing healthy keto, you're not consuming these right here, and you avoid the nightshades, you're going to be fine. Another thing you might want to do is add a good probiotic. I like EM, it's called Effective Microbes, and you can get it online. I don't have any specific company, but just find that and start taking a little bit of that before you go to bed. All right, thanks for watching. So I want to know what you're interested in as far as a future video. Click the link down below and share some ideas. I want to hear.